I got something I want to talk about. How in the fuck is our people? Look, y'all know that. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Just y'all know that I talk about the injustice of our people. I talk about Esau, the biblical name for the so-called white man, right? All right. Now, here's my question to our people of color. They get mad at me. Hold on. This thing is, my people get so mad at me for calling out the so-called white man, right? How you gonna get mad at me for calling him out? But as soon as you see something done unjustly with our people, then you want to sit up and act like you so concerned and getting whatever, which I have no problem with you doing that. But the problem is when I defend you from this devil or the so-called white man or whatever, when I defend you from him, then y'all turn around and get mad with me for saying something about it. But in the same breath, you talk about how unjustly he treating you, which it doesn't make any sense. But you get mad at me for calling him out, which I'm not on his side. I'm with our people, but you get mad at me for calling him out. But you want to act like you would been with me the whole time. So it's like it's hard to defend some of our people, and this is no degrading or nothing like that or whatever, because y'all know I'm with us. But it's just hard to try to step up to the plate and do it when you turn around and going back to the same people that's actually persecuting you. You see what I'm saying? Persecuting you and putting you in a ghetto and then putting us in the ghetto and in the slum. We all live in the damn ghetto. But a lot of people gonna deny it. Some of our people gonna deny it. No, we ain't. We living good. No, the fuck we ain't. I don't know why people do that shit, knowing damn well we got families in prison, jail, been in there all their life, but you're gonna deny the fact that, oh, everybody be putting that. You got white people be putting that too. Stop that shit. That's not true. More than likely, you see most of our asses in there. Our people in there. People look like you and me, or further darker than me, or whatever. That's in prison. So stop it. Don't come here with that ignorant ass logic. It's just crazy, man. Look, I talk and I stand against Esau every day. I even risk getting my channel taken down to tell y'all to speak against this man, to let y'all know how much I care about my people, the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American people, which are the real Jews according to the Bible, my brothers and sisters or whatever. But as soon as you tell a lot of our people these things, they don't care about their nationality. They don't care about none of that. So they're gonna sit up there and defend them and get pissed off with you for saying that Esau is the oppressor of this. He's the number one oppressor. But they get mad and pissed off with you and tell you that that's your opinion and this and that. And then when they get oppressed by the same people that they get mad with you for talking about, they turn around in the same breath and act like they for their people when our people get unjustly shot down in the streets, just like George Floyd. You see what I'm saying? Then they turn around and want to hold up a sign and all that kind of stuff. That shit ain't gonna work. Talking about it's just not gonna work. Us out there marching with the same people that's killing our people. What kind of sense does that make? Why would you get out there and march for the same people that's doing that, but in the same breath turn around when I speak and call it out according to God, then you turn around and get mad with me and be ready. You just get pissed off at me. But as soon as you see something unjustly done, now you want to act like you're concerned and that it's so bad. So that's why I'm saying it's hard to defend those people when if I go and offend you and say, hey, back off, don't be giving him no ticket unjustly, this and that and the third. They may even in the same breath get mad with you for saying something and be offended and be ready to fight you for trying to defend them against the so-called white man. That's what I be thinking. And it's hard. It would be sad to get. I wouldn't want it to get like that, but you'd be like, well, I got to pass it up because it's hard to stand there and defend these same people when they get mad with you for trying to protect them from from the oppressor. And when you try to defend them, then they get mad with you. So it's hard to like, well, you got to keep going. I hate to do it, but you got to keep going because they're gonna get mad at you. You say something about it, the so-called white man oppressing you. You see what I'm saying? You get mad at me for calling him out on his dirt, but you turn around and go back to him, the same man that's beating your damn back in. So how you gonna sit up there and get mad with me when you in essence then you want to complain about what he's doing to you, but you turn around and keep going back into his traps? Yeah, why would you get mad? I'm trying to defend you, but as soon as he do something unjust or shoot one of my people down in the streets, now you want to holler, oh, you know, they you know, this and that. Now you want to go off the handle. When I've been telling you this the whole time, but when I try to tell you, then you get fucking mad and pissed off at me. So it would be hard to defend people like you because you're gonna turn around, that white man, the so-called white man, pull you over and give you a ticket and tell you you better pay it, this and that and the third, and then I get pissed off with him and go to calling them out, then you get pissed off at me. So it's best thing we do, hey, back off. You gonna sit there and defend and get mad at me for calling your oppressor out. And he hates your ass to the core. He hates your fucking guts. But you mad at me for calling this motherfucker out. You mad. I know a lot of people ain't gonna like what I'm saying. And now I'm getting my channel now, which it won't come down, but it's more than like it's a possibility or whatever. But I'm just saying, I'm getting my fucking channel, risk taking it down, trying to stand up for my people. Hold on. Okay, let me turn. I don't know what happened to my camera here. It just, okay, I'm trying. Okay, now I got it back like I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's hard for me to defend people like that. You see what I'm saying? Why would you turn around and go for it and like just put yourself in that situation? They oppress you. I come to your rescue or stand right there or try to come to your defense and get pissed off at the white man, the so-called white man, for doing you wrong. But you turn around and start cussing me out and I'm trying to defend you. This is the way, this is the mentality that our people have. This is the mentality that they have. Like, well, don't come to me with no more shit. If you're gonna turn around and go back into the oppression and they beating the shit out of you, and then I get pissed off and call it out for what it is, then you want to turn, then y'all turn around and get pissed off at me. What kind? That doesn't even make any fucking sense. You keep going back into it. So it's hard for me to try to stand up and defend you. When you turn around and going back into the situation, I have so many people on my trail right now. It's like, I feel like it's just the whole entire planet is just double teaming me. One man by my fucking self, trying to just standing up, and then now here I am. I'm out there in the middle by myself, and everybody looking at me fucking stupid. You see what I'm saying? I'm out there, and I got to get all the shit thrown at me. You got white people in your family, so you ain't got no reason to be talking about them. Fuck, what the fuck does that mean? What does that have to do with nationality? That ain't got nothing to do with no damn nationality. Being a cousin of somebody, a cousin doesn't mean you the same fucking people. If you're a cousin and you got a different daddy from another different nationality, Caucasian, and another one Hispanic or whatever, Creole or whatever you want to call it, you're not the same fucking people because you didn't come out the same damn sack. That makes you two different damn people. One side of the nations is that means you just got Asian ancestors in your family. Does that make you the same people because you got Asian ancestors? No, but I'm taking all of that, getting attacked calling the other nations out that's doing us unjustly and wrong. You got Asian people in your family. You shouldn't even be talking like that. That ain't got nothing to do with a biblical nationality and telling people what their biblical nationality is and that these people are your enemy. I'm not wrong for saying that these people are your enemy, the Asian people, the East Indian people. All those people had a hand in the slave trade. So for me saying that, does that make me a racist person? I'm not racist. I can't be racist. So get out of here. Stop it with that shit. That doesn't make us the same people because we cousins. Cousins all the time, not all the time, doesn't make you the same people. Everybody came out of the seed of Abraham, right? But everybody's not a child of God. You have to be chosen by God. You have to be the chosen seed of line of the Most High God in order to be considered the same people. Just because you look alike doesn't make you the same people. Just because you look like you're another nation doesn't make you another nation. Just because you look like an Ethiopian, that doesn't make you an Ethiopian. Just because you have Ethiopian ancestors doesn't necessarily mean that is your nation of people. A landmass does not even determine who your people are. Being over in Cuba, that doesn't determine that you're from Cuba because you were born and raised in Cuba. Being born and raised in Spain does not indicate that you are your landmass does not determine your nationality. Your father's seed determines your nationality, not a landmass where you say you so-called from and all that kind of stuff. That doesn't determine that. It determines by your father's seed, your father's DNA. That's what determines who you are. That's why when they say you are not the father, this and that and the third, you are not the father, you are not, or whatever, like that show that they have, like all that shit they have on the show, testing to see who the father is and all that kind of stuff. He the real baby dad and all that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When they say you are not the father, you are not the father, that's how they determine your DNA. It didn't say, we're going to give you a DNA test to see who your cousins is, and you are not the cousin. You notice they don't ever say you are not the cousin, because cousins and nationality is two different things. Being a cousin of somebody, that doesn't make you the same people. Just because you look like you're not the same people doesn't mean you are the same. You're not the same people. Just because you look like you're Asian doesn't make you Asian. Just because you look like you're a Caucasian doesn't make you a Caucasian. You can look like a Caucasian. You don't have to look black in order to be black. You don't have to look white in order to be so-called white. You got people who don't look like they are Caucasian, but they are. You have people who it just goes both ways. So stop it with that. That all of that is nonsense. You see what I'm saying? It's not about color. It's about the seed of what the man seed that you come from. It's not the phenotypes, the all that, the hair texture, the hair, the eyes, the color, the feet, the toenails, and whatever you want to call it, the hair and all that stuff has none of that type of stuff has nothing to do with who determines your nationality. When they say you're gonna go get a DNA test done, you don't never hear nobody say, well, we're gonna look at the hair on your body and we're gonna see if this is a DNA test, or we're gonna determine that. No, they have to go by the seed. They do a DNA test, and that's how they can tell who your father is, or what nation of people you are. You know what I mean? But more than likely, and then also according to the Bible, you go by the Spirit. The Spirit gonna bear witness. Romans 8:16 said the Spirit gonna bear witness. The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. Then they got another scripture in what's that scripture in St. John chapter 6 and verse 63. He said, it is the Spirit that quickens the flesh, and the flesh profit is nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So the Spirit is what quickens your flesh. You see what I'm saying? So the only way that you bear witness, bearing witness means that when you look at the poverty level in the so-called American in the American society, over here in America, the more of the Black Americans and the people of color are more in poverty over here than anybody. So that lets you know who that Bible is talking to. The spirit gonna bear witness at the same time because you're gonna be able to relate to it. It's just that when it come out, it's gonna bear witness with your spirit. You're gonna be able to relate to it. That's how you can do it. But if your spirit don't bear witness, you're not a child of God. If you got family members and stuff that fit those curses, then more likely you are. I'm gonna come back and talk some more about it. Let me go. I gotta go in here and do this here. Hold on. Yeah, I gotta go back. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. What's going? I mean, what's going on? Somebody said, I think this is okay. I'm gonna make sure I find. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up on. Yeah. So I guess you know what? I'm gonna leave that person's. I think I'll leave that person's name. Okay. Let's see here. Let me